Today our topic is conditional statements and looping statements. First one is conditional statement. Conditional statement is nothing but if the condition is true, it will execute the statement, else it will go to the next statement. First of all, the first statement in that is if statement. Here is the syntax, right? See here, if here is the condition. It is the syntax for that if condition and the semicolon, next the statement, else semicolon statement. Here we use the indentation, means giving space to the next starting line of the syntax. For another languages we use the braces, curly braces, to represent the starting and ending of the statement, but in the Python program we use this indentation to identify the starting and the ending of the syntax. So if condition, here is the statement and else the statement. If this condition is true, it will execute the statement, else it will execute these statements. We will go through the manual execution. This is the condition, a is greater than b. See here we can observe that print in the next line, print will be started from giving some spaces in the front. This is called indentation, means starting the line, leaving some spaces, white spaces in the front. Here a is big and b, else b is big. A is equals to 1 and b is equals to 6. 1 is greater than 6, which falls right, so it prints b is big. We will run this manually. See here we can get that b is big. This is called the if statements. And the next one in the conditional statement is if, elif and else. The syntax of for this is similar to the if statement. If condition semicolon and the statement. If this condition is true, it will execute these statements. If this condition is false, it will go to the elif and the condition. If this condition is true, it will execute these statements. If this also fails, false means, then it will execute the else statement. So this is the syntax. We will go through the manual calculation. A as 1, B as 4 and C as 8. Here the condition for if is if a is greater than b and a is greater than c. Here both need to be true, means a need to be greater than b and also greater than c. At that time only this statement will be executed, otherwise it does not execute. A is greater than b and a is greater than c. So if this is true, it will execute a is big, else it will go to the if condition. In this is the condition where b is greater than a and b is greater than c. If this condition is true, it will execute b is big. If this is also fails, then it will go to the else statement and then it prints c is big. Now we will go through the process. Here we get c is big. We can see here. See here, a is equals to 1, b is equals to 4 and c is equals to 8. Among these three, c is the big. Our output is also C is the big. This is the program for if, else if and else statements. And the next one is for loop. See here, this is the syntax for that. For at a variable in the sequence, it will follow the sequence. Up to the sequence, it will go on executing the same process. For variable in sequence and the semicolon, and it will start from the indentation and the statements. So we will go through the manual calculation for this for loop. This is the simple program for the for loop. Here we see for I is a variable and in range it is up to range of 10. It will exclude 10 and it will print up to 9 statements, up to 9 numbers only, 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to 9. Here we printed I. It repeats until it will occurs 10. So we will run this program. See, we get up to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and up to 9. It prints up to 9 and it will continue up to that statement, means up to the range 10. We have given the range, right? Up to that range it will execute. And the next one in this is nested for loop. We will get across this nested for loop also. The syntax for this is for variable in sequence, same as the for loop, and we can add another for loop. See here for, and we will take the another variable and in sequence. We will go change this sequence also and the statement. We will go through this manual calculation. We will change here only. See for, we'll take here up to range 3. See, it started from here, means indentation. It leaves the white spaces in the beginning. For J, we will run this program. See, this is the output. Here the output is 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Means, see, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2 and 0, 1 and 2. Means, here it is getting the loop. See here, it is up to 0, 1 and 2. 3 is executed, right? So same as here, it will go across the 3 times of same repeating process. Means it will get a repeating and for loop. If we go through this manual calculation also, we can get the same. This is a nested for loop. And the next one in this is while loop. While loop also same as a conditional for loop statement. This for loop and the while loop are the entry control loops. Means if the condition is true, then only it will go to the statement executions. The syntax for the while loop is while and the condition, semicolon and the next statement. When we will go through this manual calculation, see here. This is our program, simple program for the while loop. Here we initialized I is equals to 1 and here we given the condition I is less than 6. Means it will go the looping up to I will get, if I will get 6 and it will terminate, it will stop the program. We will run this program. We will get an output as 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to 5. At the, if I is equals to 6, then it will stop. See here we get the output as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is output for the while loop. If we given here, if we give here I is less than or equal to 6 means it will print up to 6. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It print up to 6. There we given I is less than or equal to 6, right? So it will print up to 6. These are about the condition statements and also looping statement. Condition statements are means if the condition is true only it will execute the statement, and the looping statement means if the condition is true then it will go on the process and executing the statements up to the condition fails. This is the looping statement. And the condition statement is if the condition is true it will execute the statement, else if the condition is wrong means it will execute the else portion. That's all about the condition statements and the looping statements. We will go through the another next topic in the next video.